strong is a gorilla compared to big cats? Gorillas, the largest primates on Earth, are known for their incredible strength and intelligence. But how do they stack up against the ferocious power of lions, tigers, and jaguars? Well, in today's video, we'll be analyzing their physical attributes, exploring their hunting strategies, and ultimately answering the question, who would win in a fight? Gorillas are large, powerful, and intelligent primates belonging to the family Hominidae, which also includes humans, chimpanzees, and orangutans. Gorillas are native to the forests of Central Africa and are divided into two species, the Western gorilla and the Eastern gorilla. Key characteristics of gorillas actually include their robust build, large hands and feet, prominent facial features, and the absence of a tail. Adult male gorillas are known as silverbacks due to the silver-colored hair on their backs, and are particularly recognizable for their imposing size and dominant role within social groups. Gorillas live in close-knit family units, typically led by a dominant silverback, and exhibit complex social behaviors. For this video, we'll be comparing a silverback gorilla to the strength of big cats that are found in the wild. Gorilla versus tiger. The silverback gorilla is characterized by its massive size, with adult males weighing close to 181 kilograms, 400 pounds. Research also shows that the silverback gorilla is able to lift more than 10 times its body weight. In contrast, the Siberian tiger is a large felid that can weigh up to 306 kilograms, about 675 pounds. Tigers possess a more elongated body and a sleek striped coat, while gorillas have a stocky frame covered in coarse black hair. Both species are equipped with formidable jaws and possesses a very powerful bite force. Tigers have a bite force estimated to be around 1,000 pounds per square inch, PSI, allowing them to effectively subdue their prey, while a silverback gorilla have a bite force around 1,300 PSI. However, gorillas are primarily herbivores, and their dental and jaw structures are adapted for processing plant matter rather than subduing prey. What wildcats have in addition and represent an advantage are claws. Certainly, they can cause fatal injuries to any primate. Gorillas are known for their high level of intelligence. They exhibit problem-solving skills, use tools in certain situations. Siberian tiger's intelligence is more focused on instinctive hunting behaviors and territorial awareness. The gorilla's intelligence goes a long way in terms of battle tactics and strategy. Siberian tigers use stealth, speed, and strength to ambush and take down prey. The primate and the feline face off in the heart of the jungle. The massive silverback gorilla, its muscular frame rippling with strength, pounds its chest in a display of dominance. The tiger is a silent and solitary predator. Its amber eyes are fixated on the gorilla, ready for a potential clash. The first move is made by the gorilla, which charges forward, relying on its sheer size and strength.
Hey, quick question. How much do you pay for rent in Canada?
So me and my roommate actually split $3,200 for a 2-bed, 2-bath.
Move is made by the gorilla, which charges forward, relying on its sheer size and strength. The tiger, however, evades with agility born of a lifetime of stealthy pursuits. In response to the gorilla's aggression, the Siberian tiger shifts tactics. It crouches low, muscles coiled, and with a burst of incredible speed, it lunges towards the gorilla. The tiger's jaws, equipped with a powerful bite force, aim for a strategic hold on the gorilla's neck. The 10 centimeters, 4-inch claws were already embedded in the gorilla, causing major damage. The gorilla, drawing on its intelligence and defensive instincts, attempts to grapple with the agile predator. With mighty swings of its arms, the gorilla tries to fend off the tiger's attack. The struggle intensifies, and both creatures display a unique blend of strength and strategy. With the tiger now within arm's reach, the gorilla can finally display its enormous grip strength. It grabs the tail of the tiger and tries to pull the tiger off him. However, it was too late. The feline's power of movement had already done its job, causing fatal injuries to the gorilla. Gorilla versus lion. After that intense battle with the tiger, it's time to take on the king of the jungle next. So let's find out how strong the gorilla is compared to the lion. In terms of size, the lion is definitely smaller than the Siberian tiger. Male lions can weigh as high as 280 kilograms, 570 pounds. African lions, as apex predators, possess impressive muscle mass geared towards predatory activities. Their powerful limbs and torso enable them to bring down large prey, showcasing a different type of strength adapted for hunting. This makes the lion smaller than the Siberian tiger, but still larger in terms of weight than the silverback gorilla. However, being quicker and bigger doesn't mean you'll win. What may help the lion capture the victory is, as in the case of the tiger, the power of its jaw and its claws. With an ambush attack, the lion could certainly grab onto the back of the gorilla by applying a deadly bite. The gorilla moves cautiously through the vegetation. Meanwhile, an African lion, separated from the pride, was alerted by the sounds of a gorilla and approached with a mix of curiosity and territorial vigilance. The lion, well aware of the gorilla's strength, observes with a mixture of respect and wariness. The gorilla defends itself with powerful swings of its remaining arm, attempting to fend off the now approaching lion. The lion's strategy is to exploit the gorilla's injuries and deliver precise attacks to vulnerable areas. Despite the odds, the silverback gorilla displays remarkable defensive tactics. It strategically positions itself against a dense thicket, limiting the angles from which the lion can approach. The gorilla's intelligence comes into play as it uses its surroundings to its advantage, creating a barrier against the lion's attack. With the possible angles of attack reduced, tracking the lion is much easier for the gorilla. A lion's claws are not as large as a tiger's, measuring 7.5 centimeters, 3 inches, but they can still cause fatal injuries. The disadvantage of the lion in front of the gorilla compared to the tiger is the fact that it is smaller, still relying on the strength of the group when hunting, unlike the tiger, which is used to hunting alone. From my point of view, it is possible that this will be a draw. Gorilla versus jaguar. Our final opponent is the jaguar. They have a broad, powerful head, strong jaws, and a short, sturdy body. Jaguars are solitary and elusive animals known for their stealth and cunning in hunting. Adult jaguars weigh between 36 to 158 kilograms, 80 to 348 pounds. They are opportunistic predators, preying on a wide variety of animals, including deer, capybaras, caimans, and even anacondas. Jaguars are notable for their powerful bite, capable of piercing the skulls or shells of their prey with their strong jaws. They have the strongest bite force of any other big cat, of around 1,500 psi.
Of course it is happening inside your head, Harry. But why on earth
Force of any other big cat, of around 1,500 psi. They often use a stealthy approach, relying on the element of surprise to get close to their intended target before launching a powerful and precise attack. But can this wildcat take out the gorilla in a fight? Let's find out. The jaguar, sleek and camouflaged amidst the foliage, moves with calculated stealth. Its eyes fixate on the silverback gorilla, whose massive form emerges from the shadows. The jaguar, relying on its agility and predatory instincts, launches a swift attack. It is known that the most crucial attack is the first blow. It lunges at the gorilla, aiming for a vulnerable spot. Understanding the jaguar's predatory nature, the silverback gorilla doesn't rely solely on brute strength. Instead, it uses its agility and the surroundings to its advantage. As the jaguar cautiously approaches, the gorilla employs a surprising tactic, who pounces with all her might on the animal smaller than her this time. Due to brute force, the impact sends the feline predator sprawling. The gorilla, combining its strength and newfound tactical advantage, continues its assault. In a display of intelligence and power, the gorilla utilizes its immense strength to overpower the jaguar. The gorilla's massive arms wrap around the jaguar, squeezing with a force that no other predator has experienced. The jaguar, realizing it is outmatched, submits to the strength and intelligence of the silverback gorilla. With strategic brilliance, adaptability, and raw power, sometimes it's not just brawn but brains that triumph in the wild. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the fights. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below.